Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Who do we have today, Sam?
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden, Alexander the Great. We're coming to this one because we just did a history series on Alexander the Great, the greatest general in history from epic history. It was a great four-part series.
Yeah, it was awesome. So hopefully we know exactly what they're talking about in this.
Yeah, so you guys were saying in the comments, you were like, well, it seems like it's fitting now that you need to do Iron Maiden, Alexander the Great, which is so cool that Iron Maiden does this kind of stuff, right? We've done a few videos from them where they incorporate history into their songs and their lyrics, which is awesome. I love that.
Yeah, me too. And I think that it makes it just so much more interesting to learn about something and listen to a different style of music or a style of music that you like at the same time.
Yeah, it's not just random lyrics, right? Yes. Sometimes you listen to music and it's like, what are they saying in the song? I don't know what they mean. Or it's open to interpretation. This, it's like, okay, we're going to go through the journey of Alexander the Great. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this one. 8.5 minutes. That's cool. So it seems like it might be a little more intricate than...
I'm also a sucker for storytelling, so hopefully they got some good storytelling going on in this.
Yeah, who doesn't like a little bit of storytelling? But Sam, you definitely like the storytelling songs. All right, we got a video by Big Chuck here. We're doing a lyric video, and we've got a nice little visual of Eddie here in the background. You were saying before we got on camera that you need to get a shirt with Eddie on it. So
I do, yes.
File that one away for Christmas. And if you guys have got any insights that you want to provide down low, we always appreciate them. We love learning on this channel, and we've learned a ton from all our great subscribers and viewers so far. Anything you want to add before we get started?
No, I'm just excited to check this out.
You heard it from Sam. She's excited. That makes two of us. Let's get it going, guys.
My son, ask for thyself another kingdom, for that which I leave is too small for thee.
Eddie looks mean.
Got like the soldier drum line to start with. pause it here. We'll rewind it a bit and go back into that. I don't know where we're going to go if we're getting any solos or anything. So pause it here. Sam, what are you thinking so far?
I really like it. I feel like for me, usually when I feel like something is super catchy, it comes from the lyrics or like the hook, I find. But in this, I'm feeling the riff and like the instrumentation is like really catchy and keeping me bopping along.
Well, Iron Maiden does a great job. Yes. I feel like all the time with their guitar riffs of providing that melodic rhythm section, combining it together to make this, free flowing, structured at the same time musical presence.
But I feel like it has this very strong upbeat, like almost like high energy, but like upbeat kind of like, I don't want to say galloping, but it almost sounds like galloping.
Well, that's what they're known for, right? Yeah. Is that galloping guitar
like
section.
All I'm picturing is like them on their horses, like going to battle.
And, it fits in perfect with Alexander the Great. And, we've seen the videos, obviously, of them using horses and it's complemented, I think, what you're talking about with Bruce's great vocal.
Yes. I mean, I didn't want to take away from his vocal because his vocal is still great.
But I think, the way he's delivering it, the cadence that he's providing and telling the story complements the melodic flow that you're talking about. Yeah. They blend together so well. And it's so cool, the intricacies that they have with these lyrics. Like, I wasn't sure how detailed they were going to get with the lyrics, but, they're going in depth with it, like each little battle. And then it feels like we're halfway through now, so it feels like we're kind of using the music sections alongside Alexander's life in some sense. Like he's because we're going in order here. It's not just randomly about
it's like
Alexander.
Kind of telling the story and
it's like we're starting from when he was 19 and now where we're going
basically started from his dad passing, like his
Philip.
Dad dying, Philip dying,
Great
and
name.
then him taking over. And it's nice to actually know what he's talking about because we know the story. So.
And, the other thing about this that I think is important about the storytelling aspect, and you don't always get this with songs, is the clarity in Bruce's vocal.
Yep.
That really allows you to capture what he's saying so well and then take in that story in a great way. And I think I remembered somebody commenting on one of the Alexander the Great videos that we did, the history ones. And they said they had to write an essay or something like that. And they didn't, I guess, study the life of Alexander, so to speak, but they remembered the lyrics from this song. So they just wrote the essay based on that. And then they got like 100%. And the professor was
being like, what did Bruce say happened? In what order?
And the professor was like, wow, this was sensational. You talked about stuff that we didn't even go over in class. So
he's like, Iron Maiden.
That tells you the depth that they go into. But
that's a funny story though.
Iron Maiden is definitely one of my favorites. They always provide something creatively different, whether it's musically or lyrically. I feel like they do something so different than everybody else, and they're so unique in that regard.
Yeah, for sure. Look at those abs on Eddie.
Sounds like war to me. Woo. Nice. That was Iron Maiden, Alexander the Great. Didn't feel like 8.5 minutes, to be honest. That one flew by.
Yeah, no, it felt a lot shorter than that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's compliments to Iron Maiden because we were so engaged, but it was almost like Bruce was rapping in that one. He was spitting bars, man.
I was thinking that at certain points, like I feel like almost things were like rhyming and the cadence. He was kind of like, I was like, okay.
He had some rapid fire delivery there.
I did think that like in the first half too, a little bit.
Yeah. In light of that, that's the only thing that I'm a little bit disappointed with. And, just chill out, calm down. All right. I'm disappointed we didn't get more of that vocal and more of those lyrics because I felt like it was so well done. I mean, the guitar work was fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Guitar solos were great. Dual guitars, awesome. Bass work, great, setting the groove. Drum fills also fantastic. All of it was great. Love the song in general. I just wish we had a little more.
Yeah, I would have loved to see more of that, like his vocal in the middle section where there's a long bridge with the solos and stuff. It'd be nice to get a little bit more of the vocal in there.
Yeah, maybe if we had to just squeeze in one more section of a verse from Bruce, that would have been fantastic. Yeah. But great song nonetheless. I mean, so creative, so clear. The clarity was great. We talked about that with Bruce, but also like everything sounded fantastic instrumental section wise. Like the snare, the pop on the snare was exploding to life. I don't know if this is a remastered, more recent version, but everything sounded awesome in the mix. So, and that's what I like about their guitar playing in general with Iron Maiden. It just, obviously we talked about the melodic presence that they have, but I think also that's like the way they play the guitar, the electric guitar. It really stands out and it sounds like it has a lot of pop and personality to it.
Yeah, I feel like even just the way it's mixed as well. I was about to say, like, I feel like it's like that in every song that we've done by then. Yeah. Like everything sounds super crystal clear, very crisp, very like well put together. Like it's not muddied. It's never like one thing is way in the front and something's way in the back. It's like all blended very well.
I really, really enjoyed this one. So
I mean, to be fair, if I had a
You all right there?
Yeah. I almost fell. To be fair. She almost
fell off her chair. That's how good it was, guys. She almost fell out of her chair.
To be fair, if I had have listened to this and we hadn't have done the epic history, I would have been like, what is this guy talking about? Yeah. But the fact that we knew everything was pretty cool because I was like, yeah, I remember that from the story. So.
Yeah. And so we got a refresher on our history lesson here, and it was great. So you guys got to let us know if there's any other Iron Maiden songs that are similar to this one, and maybe go down this mold and this path. We've done a few Iron Maiden songs. This is, it's been a while since we've done a new song from them, though, because we did the Trooper, the live version.
That was the last one we did,
Last one. I can't remember the song we did prior to that one, but I really like this one, and it reminded me how much I like Iron Maiden. So I said before, I've said in other videos, that I would love to go and see them live. Obviously, they're not going to sound exactly the same that they did. This is 1986, I think. Yeah. So 35 years later, they're not going to sound the same. But I would love to see them. I do think
they are still touring, though. So.
Yeah, some of the commenters were saying that it's just it's got to be the right location, right? Anyways, I loved it.
Yeah, me too. Thumbs up from me.
Hopefully, there's a thumbs up from you down below in that. Section just under the video. You can hit that for us. We appreciate that. And we got an Iron Maiden playlist, so if you want to check that out as well, you can. We've got a few videos, like I said. We'd love to have you on this ride that we're on. We don't do Iron Maiden all the time, but we do a variety of music, comedy, sports, and history like we were talking about. So if that's your flavor, that you got to join us and come through on our next video. We drop 2 videos every day, so we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we see you then.
Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.